Yo, what is up, boy gamers out there? The name is Tekken Heat, bringing you guys another crew episode driving the Shelby GT500. To you guys a quick little topic on Need for Speed 2015 and my wish list for the muscle cars to come in to the game. Now, majority of these are unannounced, and since I don't have much interest in muscle cars as a whole, I can't really give much explanation of why I want these cars to be put in the game, but nonetheless, I still think all these cars are beautiful and would still like them to be put in. Now, starting off with the list, the Chevy Camaro. Now keep in mind a lot that's on my list. I didn't put the year on it because I appreciate the old school and the new school of these cars. So when I say stuff like the Camaro, I mean either the old school, the 69 Camaro, or say a 2015 Camaro. I like both of them. Both of them are fantastic. I would love to see them both in the game if they could do both years. After that, the Chevy Sevelle that we saw Dominic Toretto drive a couple of times in the Fast and Furious. He had a red one and then he changed it to matte black. It looks pretty damn sick. Up next, the Corvette. Now, I have another car put in here that's kind of controversial. That's kind of a hybrid between the muscles and the supercars. So when I put this, it's still an American muscle car. So that's normally what I mean. The Chevrolet Corvette is actually one of my favorite American cars, I guess you can say. And I can see this being put into Need for Speed because, well, it's one of the fan favorites. Up next, going to the Dodge Challenger. Now, in my honest opinion, out of the three big name muscle cars, the Camaro, the Mustang, and the Challenger is probably my least favorite because I just don't like it's just visually not appealing to me. It's too bulky and everything, but a lot of people still do appreciate this car, and I respect that. It has a lot of power. It's visually appreciated to multiple other people, but for me, just not. But I think it would still be nice just to have it in the game. Up next, we have the Charger. Now, this is the four-door muscle car that again I just can't visually appreciate it too much. I don't know why. It's just something with Dodge that I just don't like, unless it's the Dodge RT that again Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious made very, very popular amongst many car people. That is a very beautiful car that I would love to see put in the game. But if they decide to go new school and put the four door, go right ahead. We've seen you guys put in their Need for Speed before. I'm not surprised if you guys would do it again. Up next, and this is the other controversial one, the Dodge Viper. Now, there are two kinds of people in this world: those that consider the Dodge Viper to be a muscle car, and those that exclude it to the supercars. Now, again, when I say the muscle cars, I mainly mean toward Amer. I really mean American cars, American V8 powered monsters. And the Dodge Viper is one of those monsters. Although I don't think it's V, I think it's a V10. Still an American monster, and I really do love the Viper. It is visually appealing, great in power, very, very fast. This would be one of the high-end cars that you could unlock in Need for Speed if they put it in here. At least that's what I believe. Next, the Ford Mustang. Now, the Ford Mustang is probably my most favorite American muscle car of all time, whether it be the new school Mustang, I mean the old school Mustang or the new school Mustang. They're all just amazing. I've loved them always. If I ever got me a muscle car, it would be a Mustang. And I can guarantee you that this is already going to be put in the game because we already kind of got some sneak peeks of a fastback Mustang. So clearly, Mustangs are going to be in Need for Speed. Don't know if it's just going to be the fastback or if they're going to put in maybe an older version or a, well, we'll get into that one a little bit later. The Plymouth Roadrunner. Now, I'm not too keen on the Plymouths. My main knowledge is normally around Chevy, Dodge, and Ford, but the Plymouths are also very beautiful branding cars. The Plymouth Roadrunner, which we saw in Furious 7, is kind of where I actually started appreciating the car. I saw it, I'm like, this is a pretty good classic car. I like it, and I would love to see it being put into Need for Speed. I think I'm not sure if we have one in the crew, but if we do, I need to get on that because it really does look pretty nice. The next Plymouth is the Hemikuda. Now this one I'm actually more familiar with, and this I actually really, 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 really like. I really hope this gets put in the game because I can see a lot of people wanting to do drag races with this car and just show it off because it is a very visually appealing car. But lastly, the one, the only Shelby GT500, the car that I'm actually driving in the crew right now. I love this car. Some people might look at me like, dude, it's somewhat like the Ford Mustang, just more powerful. But in multiple games, they have both the Mustang and the GT500 because the GT500 is just better. It's kind of like it's another muscle supercar, and I love it a lot. I love it to death. It's powerful, beautiful. It's along with the Mustang family, and I love Mustangs. So let me know what you guys want in the crew. I mean, in Need for Speed 2015, what muscle cars would you like to see? And until next time, this has been your boy taking heat. I'm out. Peace.